When you type digital content, such as documents, the text portion of presentations, or any other online learning content, the text choices you make can determine how easy it is for your students to read what you've typed. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the accessibility considerations you'll need to keep in mind as you make your text selections. When selecting a font style, choose one that is readable and likely to be installed on your students' computers. Verdana, Tahoma, Trebuchet MS, and Georgia are great choices because they're developed specifically for digital content. Arial, Book Antiqua, and Times New Roman are also good options, but try to avoid cursive or decorative fonts. These may look artistic, but your students may struggle to read what you've typed. To help maintain a professional look and to reduce the chances of creating a confusing visual layout, try to limit the number of font styles to 2 or less per document or presentation. In this example, the headings are Verdana and the body content is Arial. While we're considering this example, let's check on the font size. A good rule of thumb for documents is to use a font size that's between 12 and 18 point. This font size looks pretty good. In presentations, the minimum font size should be 24 point. I'll place the cursor in this list to check on the font size. Great, it's 28 point. As you review your typed content, check to see that you've avoided these 3 accessibility pitfalls. Capitalizing large amounts of text. When many words are capitalized all together, the text is often difficult to read, and when used online, this is sometimes viewed as the equivalent of yelling. A good alternative is to emphasize the text with a font variation, such as bold. Text as images. For example, consider this graphic containing the course title ADN 212 Basic Photography. If we were to enlarge it to a size that would be useful to somebody using screen magnification software, the text quickly becomes degraded and very difficult to read. This can be avoided by using real text. In other words, avoid using a graphic containing text. Instead, type the words directly into the document or presentation. When magnified, real text does not result in a loss of quality. Blinking text or animated text. Though not as common in recent years, marquees and animated words in clip art were once very popular additions to web pages, documents, and presentations. Today, they're not recommended as they can distract your students and decrease the readability of your content. Keeping accessibility considerations in mind as you select text options will help ensure that your typed content is readable for all of your students.